Hello folks, how you doing? I know there's no one in this video at the moment, but I'm down the plot and I wanted to check my signal. I also wanted to check my sound because there's some work going on over the back. Basically just wanted to have a play around from the allotment because it's been months since I did a live from down here because of all YouTube rules and this, that and the other. Chickens are out. I'm going to do a tiny little bit of weeding, stay down for a little bit, sort a few things out, and that's it. So I thought I'd do a live plot tour, and if there's no one in the chat then that's fine. I'm perfectly cool with that. It just saves me editing a video later. So yeah, hey ho. It's a bit more improv, isn't it, as well, which is quite nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera around. You can see what I'm seeing. Hey, sun's out today. Better? Yeah, it looks better. And we'll get straight to it, I suppose. Chickens are out. Autumn's here, so the chickens come out to play. Pretty much whenever I'm down the allotment now, they get a free roam to go and hoover and snails and other things they like to eat, which is nice. It's really good. And they like being outside, and I like them being outside. But obviously, in the growing season, they would just destroy everything. Absolutely everything. But because there's nothing really growing that I'm overly precious about, I can let them come out and dig to their heart's content. They always destroy my paths, again, which is no biggie in the winter, but obviously it can be a bit of a pain in the summer when you've got to come down here and first thing you got to do is spend 10 minutes filling in holes that the chickens have dug. So yeah, I don't mind them doing it in the winter. Seem to be having fun, don't you? You having fun? Yeah? Hey, diddly doodling. You hoovering up all my worms? You hoovering up all my worms? Save a few. They're good, they are. They keep our soil nice, don't they? Right. So what else is there? Oh, I think one person's watching. If you're watching, please say something. That would give me an idea that the chat's working and this, that and the other. It would be a big help. The person that's in the room, if they could just say hello, because I'm doing all this from my phone. Right, so show you this bit. Crazy paving. Hey, hi guys, how you doing? Hello, man with a hat. How you doing, mate? Hope you're alright, pal. So yeah, this is the crazy paving bit. These are just broken slabs that we're going to go down the skip from my grandparents' house. Not much good for anything else other than obviously crazy paving. And I've just laid them here and then I'm going to fill in the gaps with bark. It just means, hello chicken, it just means I've got a, what do you call it? Oh, what's the word, Ross? A dry spot. It's not boggy here anymore because this gets really boggy here. So I've started to put down a few slabs and stuff just to give it a nice firm base. This was an old coal bunker. You want some corn, don't you, girly? Yes, I know. We have to bugger off and eat some slugs before you get corn, alright? Okay? So yeah, we've done this bit. I've got a few more things to do. You're not having corn either until you've eaten more slugs. So go away. So I want a little bit here as well to go through. But that'll be a nice little path there. And it's not permanent, so, you know, it's not concreted in. So that's all good. What else have we been doing today? Kale, spring onions, and chard is coming along that I sowed in October. Hopefully I'll get a few plants to take me through the spring with them. I've got glass to cover this over as well if we get any heavy frosts. So that's good. Parsnips are doing alright. We had a frost last night. We had a frost, so it means I can pull out a parsnip. Ho ho, should we do a live parsnip pull? Here we go. I haven't got my gloves on, and you've got to be careful with parsnips because the leaves can actually burn your skin, but I don't suffer too bad with it. So let's do a live parsnip pull. So one should we go for? We'll go for this one down here. First frost last night, so they should be good to eat. Oh, I can't get it out. Ho ho! Check that out. That's the first parsnip of the year. If you keep me in stews for a bit. I've got a bed like this and I've got a bed like that at home. Yeah, if ever you pull parsnips, just be careful of the sap, because it will burn your skin. Or it can burn your skin if you're allergic to it. I'm not too bad. That's not bad, is it? I'm the only one that eats parsnips in my house, so that will do me nicely. Oh, plaster's coming off my finger. Hang on. Hi guys, you can see my ugly face for a bit. So yeah, what else have I done today? Oh yeah, I've been doing some hugel culture beds, which is pretty cool. You've probably seen my videos where I've done that before. I have seen a few chats pop up. It's really hard on the phone to read the chats because they pop up and then disappear, so just bear with me. Jim Malem, hello from California. Hi mate, how you doing? Hope you're alright. I'm sure your weather's a lot nicer over in California than it is here, although it's a nice day today for the UK. Rachel Kelly, didn't know this was live. Yeah, I am live indeed. Thought it'd be easy, thought it'd be a bit fun. Gives me a chance to test everything out as well. So yeah, what else have we done? Oh, hugel culture. So, spin the camera in again. So the sweet corn that was there, where Girly is scratching away at, and there, was chopped down, and I left it there for about 3 to 4 weeks, just to basically, sounds weird this, but I wanted it to lie on the soil, so the bacteria and stuff from the soil can get at it and start to help it decompose, because the bacteria that's already in the soil is really good at making compost. And if you just cut plants down and put them in a compost bin, you might missing out that bacteria. So if you can cut plants down that you don't want, leave them on the ground for a bit, they start to rot, the bacteria gets in them, and then you can move them, which is what I've done. So they're now all in here. And this will get filled up now over the next few weeks and months with all weeds and everything. I literally will stick anything and everything in here. Then I'll top it off with a layer of cardboard. The same with that one. And then it'll be topped off with compost like this one did. So that's the system basically. It's like a compost bed. Hugel culture, I think is the word for it. Well, it is the word for it. I think it's Scandinavian or Dutch or something. My chilies are now ripening on the plant, which is good. You see through there, see the dots are red? I'm letting them get to it now, just letting them go for it. The greenhouse isn't watertight, so the rain does drip in and it's humid and it's fine, but I don't want them to produce any more leaves or flowers. I want it to just ripen. So they're doing well. Cucumbers are finished now. Tomatoes are as good as finished. There's a few more left. As you can see, a few yellow ones still coming through, but they're almost done. That'll be cleared out in a week or two. And the beans have pretty much had it now. All the flowers have died off because of the frosts. Leaves have started to turn. Just another chat and gone. Sorry guys. Yes mate, Mr. Hat. Yeah, the compost bed, hugel culture is a really good idea. Saves you an absolute fortune on compost, mate. Oh, we'll get back to these beans. Sorry for moving the camera back. Yeah, so they've pretty much had it now. I'll leave a few beans on to make seeds. I can find them. There you go, there's one here. And they will make seeds. I've got a few that have already started to dry out. Well, I did have, the squirrels might have had them. Here we go, here we go. This is what we're after. You want them to dry out like that. Inside there's a little bit damp yet. Inside there, oh, where's it gone? Lost it again. Sorry folks. Inside there is your bean seeds for next year. It's always worth leaving a few. And it doesn't matter if the squirrels have a few. They've got to eat too, and there'll be more than enough for everyone to go around. So I hope the sound's alright, hope the picture's alright. Look at the sun, look at it. How cool is that? It's actually quite cool today, but when the sun hits you in the face, it's nice warm, and just feels good. Just feels good to have the skin on yourself. I was going to say on your body, but I'm not naked. I just sit in the shed for a bit because my back's a bit sore. Didn't bring my tripod today, so it's a bit hit and miss. So I apologise if the camera's shaky, but I'm using two hands. I'm trying to keep it pretty steady. So yeah, that's pretty much what we've been up to. There's 4 people here. Thank you very much for joining me. It was completely random, so I wasn't expecting to get anybody here at all. But I thought, why not do this live update rather than me doing a video and editing it. I've got some footage of the last couple of weeks, but it is what it is really. It's just me weeding, so I don't want to bore you all to tears with me weeding. But what else have I had planned? What else have I got going on? I did something the other day. What did I do the other day? Oh yes, sorting out my garden at home now. I've put myself up another little shed. It's the first shed I've ever put up myself, and it's on the piss. So I've called it's only a little shed. It's like a little 2.5 foot by 4 foot thing. It's not very high, not very heavy, so I managed to do it on my own. I put down some slabs, and the wife helped me. Or the wife, we're not married. Why have I said the wife? The missus helped me, and it was all good really. And I started to screw the things together, and I've got a really crappy old drill. It's like 10 years old. It was my granddad's. I bought a new battery for it, but it still doesn't seem to have the power to get some of these screws in and out. And then when I come to put the doors on, I realised that it was all skew-if. It was all wonky, and I was like, oh, how do I level up this shed? God. So hopefully I'm going to get the father-in-law to pop up, because he's like a DIY genius, and he can sort it out for me, or at least teach me how to square up a shed, because I have no idea how to square it up. Every time I get one corner level, another corner pops out, and I'm like, what am I doing? Why can't I square up this shed? But yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. So yeah, I had some footage of that, but it wasn't footage of me. It wasn't footage of me panicking and making a mess of it. It was just footage of it up, basically. It's in the courtyard area of the garden, which has been a dumping ground. I think I've said in my previous videos for a few months. So, but I now want to get it sorted so I can, it's a bit more of a usable area. I can do a bit of crafty things in there. I can hopefully get a little gazebo up in there to keep the rain off, and maybe do some basic carpentry under there. I'd like to make some bird boxes and stuff for next year. Again, I'm not a DIY person. I'm not crafty at all. I'm dreadful at anything like that. So having a little space outside that I can stick a gazebo up in, get under, and do some sawing and some drilling will be quite nice. So yeah, fingers crossed. I just saw another chat pop up. Bear with me again. Like I said, I'm on my phone. Live chat, all chat messages are visible. Here we go. Sorry, I'm learning how to do lives off my phone like this. Good morning, Ross, from stormy Nova Scotia in Canada. Hey, how you doing? You alright? Yeah, you've what's the weather like over there? It's stormy, obviously, but do you get snow in this early in October in Canada? I don't know. I've only been to Canada for an hour. It sounds crazy, that, doesn't it? I only went to Canada for an hour. Yeah. I was on an airplane that had to refuel on the way to the Caribbean, so we dropped on the Canadian border. I think I was technically in the United States, but yeah, we flew over Canada, and it was, well, that was November actually, about late November, and there was snow on the ground then, because it was an epic little mini adventure. I was about 13 or 14 at the time, and I'd never seen anything like it, because we landed in like 6 foot snow in a 747, and it was unreal. And you were coming into land and looking out the window and thinking, there's snow everywhere, and like, if you're British, you know that we get an inch of snow and everywhere shuts down because we can't cope. And the Canadians were still carrying on as normal, and the and the Americans with like all this snow. And when we got into the airport and we were watching the planes land out of the window, it was crazy because there was like a snowplow would go along and clear some snow. That was followed by a gritter that was then gritting the runway, and then an airplane would swoop in and literally land within a few hundred yards, maybe. Well, it looked closer, but it probably was a lot further away of the gritter, and it would land and then taxi off to where it was going, and then and it would rotate. Snowplow gritter plane, snowplow gritter plane, and they just do that over and over and over again. So yeah. Anyway, I digress. But it's absolutely gorgeous day. Check this view out from my shed. Check this out for a view. Look at that for sky. How cool is that? October and it's lovely and blue. To be fair, I don't think the picture's doing it justice, but it's such a lovely colour. It's like Caribbean Sea. So, who else is in the chat with me? Say hello. There's only 3 of you left, which is fine. Well, obviously it's fine. You know, you can come and go as you please. Lost my train of thought then. Yeah, it was. It's nice to see some people in at this time of the day, because obviously I know you've all got work and jobs, and some of you obviously in different countries probably got to go to sleep and stuff. So it was just random. But no, the allotment's coming on. The allotment's coming on. But don't expect too many allotments. What are you two doing? Hang on a second, guys. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ah. Sounds like Mr. Cockerel is horny. What are you doing? What? Go on then. Go on then. I'll get you some corn. Sorry about that, folks. I think he's got the horn on him. Bless him. I think he was trying to have his way with one of his ladies, and she was having none of it at all. So yeah, that was quite amusing. Yeah, so the plot's doing all right. So yeah, over the next couple of months, probably expect a few more mini lives and a few less plot tour videos. I'm still going to carry on with a few other videos. I've got things that I want to do just simply for Google Analytics and promoting my channel. Videos of things that people ask questions about, and thought, why? I'm always answering these things in the comments, so I might as well just answer them in a video. You know, seeds to sow at certain times of the year, how I grow certain things and all that. So I've got a few of them planned for the next few months. But yeah, plot tour wise, like I said, I just think it would bore you to death to constantly every month give you a plot tour, which is edited and this, that and the other, because it's just going to be, here's the allotment, you know. Do you talk to your chickens and do they understand what you're saying? Yeah, they do. Yeah, I think they do anyway. It could be completely mental. I'll tell you what, we'll test it out for a second. Here we go. Ready? I'll flip the camera around. So that's empty. Come on, girlies. Come on, girlies. Come here then. Come on. I'll get you some corn. Come on, girlies. Come on, girlies. Come on, girlies. Come on. See, the helicopter's coming now. So, there you are. Aren't you? Yes. Yes. You know what you want, don't you? They're all coming now. There's another one coming. How you doing, girlie? How you doing? Yes, I know. I understand completely. You want some corn. And I haven't done it yet, have I? So yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I do talk to them and they do understand. So yeah, back to the oh, the sun's getting in the way. Back to the vlog tour, back to the allotment tours and stuff. I just think it would be pointless to come down and say, today I've weeded, and today I've tidied up, and this month I weeded, and I've tidied up. And next month I'll be weeding and tidying up, because that is pretty much all I will be doing now, is weeding and tidying up. Just for the, probably till December, just getting things done. If I do any little mini projects like the path, which I've already shown you, then yeah, I might do a little video about that, or I might just show you in the live. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But the fact that the live is working from down the allotment, I'm quite chuffed about that. And the sound seems to be alright, because none of you have complained. I can just about figure out how to do the chat now. Yeah, I've just about figured out how to do the chat now, so that's good. It means I can see your messages when they pop up. Apology if I miss any. It's alright, I just realised I've lost a chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's missing? One of you is missing, isn't there? Hang on a second. A chicken escaped somewhere. Well, it's not escaped, just it hasn't gone in with the others. See if we can find her. She might be eating the raspberries. They do sometimes like to eat the raspberries. Maybe I missed her, maybe she is in the run. Maybe she is in the run. Oh, I hope nothing swooped in. There is a buzzard and a hawk and stuff about, and sometimes I worry about one swooping in, and there was that commotion. I just thought it was Mr. Cockerel, feeling a bit randy. Oh, hello, Mr. Robin. How you doing? So, 1, 2, 3. Right. Strange one this, because I don't know where she's gone. Hang on a second. Right, there's 2 boys, there's 2 girls, there's another girl. There's some eggs in there. No chicken in there, is there? No chicken in there. Right, I need to go on a chicken hunt. This might be quite interesting. I've already counted you, and you, and you, and you, and you. So, anyone can see a chicken, shout. That's really bizarre. Where have you gone, chicken? Well, she's not in the raspberries where she normally is. So where's she gone? Not in the pond. She's not down there. Oh, it's the great escaping chicken. Where have you gone? 1, 2, 3. No one in there. Okay, folks, starting to worry now, because I've normally found them by now pretty quickly, and I don't know where she's gone. Oh dear, where are you? Right, folks, I'm going to have to cut this live short to find the lost chicken. Yeah, I don't know where she's gone. She's starting to freak me out a bit now. So, and there was that bit of commotion. Like I said, I thought it was just Mr. Horny Cockerel, because sometimes he gets horny, and because the girls don't want his affections, they get a bit pissy and fight him. But I don't know. Now I'm thinking, was that commotion something random swooping in and having her? She's not normally disappears for this long. Like I said, she's normally in the raspberries, eating the raspberries that have fallen on the floor. Right. Okay. Yeah, cheers folks. I hope she turns up as well. And just let me have one more quick look. 3 in there, 2 boys. And see, I can't quite look in this shed without unlocking it. But she normally comes out when you call. Okay. Right folks. I've been on here 20 odd minutes anyway, so it's probably a good time to stop. So I will keep you posted if she turns up, which I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will. She's got to be here somewhere. She could even have escaped, to be fair. Just popped onto another plot or something maybe. I don't know. Right. But I'm going to go. So thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry for the drama at the end, but I need to find out where she is, and I can't do it and hold the phone at the same time. So thank you folks. Really quick plot tour. I'll do one in another couple of weeks, probably live again. So until then, take care. Thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.